You ever notice how a room doesn't feel quite right? You walk in and something feels off. The walls are bare and the space feels empty and uninviting. It's like the room is missing its soul. You might have the perfect furniture, the right color scheme, and even some cozy lighting. But without pictures, it just doesn't feel complete. Pictures add personality and warmth to a room. They tell a story, your story. They capture memories, moments, and emotions that make a house truly feel like a home. But then comes the challenge. You have all these beautiful pictures and artwork, but how do you hang them? You start by holding a frame against the wall, trying to visualize how it will look. You move it up, down, left, right, trying to find the perfect spot. It seems simple, but it's not. You want it to be just right, perfectly aligned and at the right height. You might even call in a friend or family member to get a second opinion. When you finally get it right, the transformation is magical. The room comes to life. It feels warm, inviting, and full of character. Pictures make a house a home. They add that personal touch that reflects who you are and what you love. They can turn a bland, empty wall into a gallery of memories and art. But getting to that point can be a journey. But hanging them, that can be frustrating. You might find yourself struggling with the frame, trying to get it level. You might get annoyed when it doesn't stay in place or when it looks crooked. It's a task that requires patience and precision. And sometimes, no matter how hard you try, it just doesn't seem to work out the way you want it to. Sometimes pictures end up crooked. You step back to admire your work, only to realize that the frame is tilted. You adjust it, step back again, and it's still not right. It can be incredibly frustrating. You want everything to look perfect, but it seems like the pictures have a mind of their own. Other times, they're spaced weird. You might have a vision of a perfectly spaced gallery wall, but when you start hanging the pictures, they end up looking uneven. You measure the distance, try to get it right, but somehow, it just doesn't look the way you imagined. It's a delicate balance, and getting it right can be a real challenge. And don't even get me started on putting holes in the wall. You might think you have the perfect spot, but once you start drilling or hammering, you realize it's not quite right. Now you have holes in the wall that you need to patch up. It's a messy and time-consuming process. And if you're renting, it can be even more stressful, knowing you'll have to fix everything before you move out. But don't worry, I'm here to share a secret weapon: laser lights. These handy tools can make the process so much easier. With a laser level, you can ensure that your pictures are perfectly aligned and evenly spaced. No more guessing or eyeballing it. The laser projects a straight line on the wall, giving you a precise guide to follow. It's like having an extra pair of hands to help you out. With this easy trick, hanging pictures is a breeze. You can confidently place your frames, knowing they'll be straight and level. It takes the stress and frustration out of the process, allowing you to enjoy decorating your space. You'll find yourself smiling as you hang each picture, knowing that it will look perfect. You'll get it right every time. Your walls will look amazing and your room will feel complete. So go ahead, grab a laser level and start hanging those pictures. Transform your space into a beautiful, personalized gallery that you'll love coming home to. We've all been there. You hammer in a nail, hang the picture, and it's crooked. Now you've got an extra hole in the wall. And then there's spacing. Trying to get multiple pictures the same distance apart? Talk about a headache. You measure and remeasure, but it never seems quite right. That's where the frustration comes in. Hanging pictures shouldn't be a stressful chore. It should be fun. Ready for some good news? A laser level is about to become your new best friend. This handy tool takes all the guesswork out of hanging pictures. It projects a perfectly straight line onto your wall. No more crooked frames, no more uneven spacing. With a laser level, you'll hang those pictures with confidence. It's like magic, but even better, because you get to do it yourself. Before we get started, let's gather everything we need. Having the right tools at hand will make our project smoother and more enjoyable. It's always a good idea to prepare everything in advance so we don't have to stop midway to search for something. This way we can focus entirely on the task at hand and ensure we do it right the first time. Don't worry, this isn't a trip to the moon. We're just doing a simple DIY project, and the tools we'll need are quite basic. Even if you're new to DIY, you'll find these tools easy to use and very effective. Plus, gathering your tools beforehand can be a fun and satisfying part of the process. We just need a few basic tools. These are items you might already have around the house, or they can be easily found at your local hardware store. Basic tools are the foundation of any good DIY project, and having them ready will set you up for success. First, grab your trusty laser level. This tool is essential for ensuring that everything is perfectly straight and level. Whether you're hanging pictures, shelves, or any other items, a laser level will help you achieve a professional look with minimal effort. You can find these at any hardware store. They're quite affordable and a great investment for any DIY enthusiast. If you don't already have one, it's worth picking up. You'll be surprised at how often you'll use it once you have it. Then you'll need a measuring tape. This is another indispensable tool for any project. Accurate measurements are crucial for ensuring that everything fits perfectly and looks great. A good measuring tape will help you avoid mistakes and save time in the long run. This will help us with spacing. Proper spacing is key to achieving a balanced and aesthetically pleasing result. Whether you're hanging multiple pictures or installing shelves, a measuring tape will help you get the spacing just right. Of course, you'll need your picture and a hammer to hang it. The hammer is a classic tool that everyone should have in their toolkit. It's versatile and can be used for a variety of tasks, from driving nails to assembling furniture. And don't forget picture hanging hooks. These little hooks are designed to hold your pictures securely on the wall. They come in various sizes and styles, so you can choose the ones that best suit your needs. Using the right hooks will make the job so much easier and ensure that your pictures stay in place. They make the job so much easier. With the right hooks, you can hang your pictures quickly and easily, without worrying about them falling down. Plus, they help distribute the weight of the picture evenly, which is important for preventing damage to your walls. So, gather your tools and let's get started on this exciting DIY project. Now comes the fun part. This is where your creativity and precision come together to create a beautiful display in your home. Whether you're hanging a cherished family photo, a piece of art, or a decorative mirror, the process is both exciting and rewarding. Let's dive into the steps to ensure your picture is perfectly placed. First, decide where you want to hang your picture. Take a moment to consider the space. Look at the wall and visualize how the picture will fit into the overall decor of the room. Is it going to be a focal point, or will it complement other elements in the space? Think about the height at which you want to hang it. A good rule of thumb is to hang pictures at eye level, but this can vary depending on the size of the picture and the height of your ceilings. Hold it up on the wall and get a feel for the right spot. Move it around a bit to see how it looks in different positions. Don't be afraid to take your time with this step. It's important to find the perfect spot where the picture will look balanced and harmonious with the rest of the room. You might want to ask a friend or family member for their opinion, as a second set of eyes can be very helpful. Once you're happy, grab your laser level. This tool is a game changer for ensuring your picture is hung straight. It projects a perfectly straight line onto the wall, which you can use as a guide. If you don't have a laser level, you can use a traditional bubble level, but a laser level makes the process much easier and more accurate. Turn it on and point it at the wall. Make sure the laser line is level and at the height where you want the top of your picture frame to be. Adjust the laser level as needed until the line is perfectly straight. This step is crucial for achieving a professional-looking result. You'll see a bright line appear. This line will serve as your guide for hanging the picture. It's like having an extra pair of hands to help you keep everything straight and aligned. The laser line ensures that your picture will be level, which is essential for a polished and professional look. This is our guide for hanging. With the laser line in place, you can be confident that your picture will be perfectly straight. This step takes the guesswork out of the process and makes it much easier to achieve a great result. Now let's move on to the next step. Line up the top of your picture frame with the laser line. Hold the frame against the wall and make sure it's aligned with the line. This will ensure that the picture is level and positioned exactly where you want it. Take your time with this step to make sure everything is perfect. Make a small pencil mark on the wall where the hook should go. This mark will serve as a reference point for where to place the nail or hook. Be precise with your mark, as this will determine the final position of your picture. If you're using multiple hooks, make sure to measure the distance between them to ensure they are evenly spaced. Now you know exactly where to hammer your nail. With the pencil mark as your guide, you can confidently place the nail or hook in the right spot. Use a hammer to gently tap the nail into the wall, being careful not to damage the wall or the nail. Once the nail is securely in place, you can hang your picture and step back to admire your work. Congratulations, you've successfully hung your picture with perfect placement. With our nail in place, we're ready to hang. Carefully lift your picture and hang it on the hook. Step back and admire your handiwork. See, perfectly straight and level. Now, wasn't that easy? The laser level takes all the guesswork out of hanging pictures. No more crooked frames or uneven spacing. Want to take your picture hanging to the next level? Here's a pro tip. Use painter's tape to mark the spacing between multiple pictures. Simply stick a piece of tape on the wall where the edge of each picture will go. The laser line will help you keep those tape lines straight. This trick ensures that your pictures are perfectly spaced and look amazing together. It's all about the details. With your pictures hung like a pro, it's time to step back and enjoy your work. See how much brighter and more inviting your room feels. Hanging pictures should be fun, not frustrating. And with a laser level, it finally is. So there you have it, folks. The secret to perfectly hung pictures is out. A laser level is a game changer. It's easy to use, affordable, and gives you professional results every time. No more crooked frames, no more uneven spacing, and no more headaches. So go on, grab yourself a laser level and get hanging. You'll be amazed at what a difference it makes.